In a tense and emotionally charged Senate hearing, FBI Director Kash Patel found himself at the center of a political firestorm, sparking a debate that could redefine the future of America's top law enforcement agency. But here's where it gets controversial. Democrats accuse him of weaponizing the FBI to settle political scores, while Republicans hail him as a much-needed reformer. This clash isn't just about policy, it's about the soul of the FBI itself. And this is the part most people miss. The hearing wasn't just a political spectacle. It was a stark reminder of the deepening divide over how justice should be served in America. Washington, in what can only be described as a high-stakes showdown, FBI Director Kash Patel faced off against skeptical Democrats during a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing on Tuesday. The hearing, his first since taking office, came at a critical juncture. Internal turmoil within the FBI, rising concerns about political violence, and the recent shocking murder of conservative activist Charlie Kirk on a Utah college campus. Patel, backed by Republican allies, sought to highlight his achievements, including the swift arrest of Kirk's alleged killer within 33 hours. Yet, he conspicuously avoided addressing the confusion he caused by prematurely announcing the suspect's custody on social media, a misstep that raised eyebrows. Democrats, however, weren't having it. They zeroed in on what they called Patel's politicization of the FBI, particularly his firing of seasoned agents and supervisors, a move they argued contradicted his January confirmation pledge to avoid retribution. Here's the kicker. Senator Richard Blumenthal bluntly accused Patel of lying, stating, "I'm not going to mince words, you lied to us." This wasn't just political theater. It was a direct challenge to Patel's integrity and leadership. The firings, which included 5 high-ranking officials, have reportedly tanked morale within the agency. 3 of those fired, including former acting director Brian Driscoll, filed a lawsuit last week, alleging Patel knew the terminations were likely illegal but proceeded under White House orders. Blumenthal didn't hold back, calling the allegations a searing indictment of your tenure. Patel, visibly frustrated, denied lying but refused to discuss specifics due to ongoing litigation, insisting those fired had failed to meet FBI standards. The tension escalated when Senator Dick Durbin confronted Patel over Deputy Director Dan Bongino's baseless claim that the pipe bombs found in Washington ahead of the January 6, 2021 Capitol riot were part of an inside job. Patel's response? A fiery defense of his leadership, dismissing critics as dismissive of the FBI's 31 years of combined experience and historic results. But here's the real question. Is Patel truly restoring the FBI's law enforcement mission as Republicans claim, or is he settling scores for former President Trump? Democrats pointed to Patel's 2023 book, Government Gangsters, which they likened to an enemies list. Senator Sheldon Whitehouse alleged Patel had targeted 20 of the 60 individuals named in the book, including former FBI Director James Comey and ex-CIA Director John Brennan, both key figures in the Russia investigation. Patel denied having an enemies list, but the Justice Department's July statement confirming probes into Comey and Brennan only added fuel to the fire. Republicans, meanwhile, rallied behind Patel, with Senator Chuck Grassley praising his efforts to return the FBI to its law enforcement mission. Grassley didn't mince words, blaming Patel's predecessor for leaving the agency infected with politics. But here's the controversial take. Is Patel's reform a necessary correction, or is he dismantling the FBI's independence? This isn't just a partisan fight. It's a debate about the very role of law enforcement in a democracy. As the hearing concluded, one thing was clear. Patel's tenure is far from over, but the battles ahead will shape the FBI's future. What do you think? Is Patel the right leader for the FBI, or is he leading it down a dangerous path? Let us know in the comments. This is a conversation America needs to have.